it's Elissa here with She Does Credit, and today I am talking to you about why your credit score is not increasing after you pay off your past due debt. So first and foremost, I just want to go into a few things with you guys because I know that this topic could be tricky and a lot of people don't understand why. So I'm going to break it all down for you. So first and foremost, a past due debt is more than likely a charge off or sold off to a collection company for pennies on the dollar. So just to give you guys a brief understanding, a past due debt has a whole history of late payments. So if you take a look at your credit report, for each lender or for each company that you have a line of credit with, you could literally look at the payment history. And there's a legend next to it, and it'll show 30 days late, 60 days, 90, 120, 180 days plus, and so on and so forth. So that's going all the ways from a month to 6 months late of payments, right? So once the company acknowledges that you're so past due on these payments, they're like, all right, we're selling off this debt to another company, and they're getting paid for that in some way. Does that make sense? So you, as the consumer, maybe you came into some money, maybe you want to clean your credit up, maybe you want to fix it up, and you're like, you know what, let me just take care of this now. So you go to pay off that debt. Let's say it got sold off to ABC or Recovery or one of those places. Just because you pay off this debt, it does not mean that that's it and you're in good standing. You have that whole history of late payments, and that's something that not a lot of people know about. So not only are you paying off a past due debt, you also have all these late payments behind it, and late payments accounts for over 35% of how your credit score is calculated, right? So when you're making these payments and you expect to see a change and then you get upset because there is no change, it's because that's what it comes with and that's everything behind it. So here's my recommendations for you, and there's a few different things. So first and foremost, if you're going to make a payment or settle on this, please make sure that they agree to delete this from your credit report or they're updating the terms, okay? So a lot of people, they think just because I paid it, that's it, like it's a bill that was taken care of, and that is absolutely not the truth. So there are some questions that you have to ask those collection agencies, like, if I pay this, can I please see this taken from my credit report? You could tell them you were going through rough times, we were going through COVID, you were disabled, you had a hardship or a loss of a job, so many different things, okay? So if you're going to pay this, you can more than likely settle on an amount lower than what's being asked of you, okay? It's going to take some going back and forth with the manager or just having this escalated, right? I really honestly don't really recommend paying this because that's what credit repair is for. Honestly, a lot of collections or a good amount of collections could get dismissed just because of misinformation, like it's the wrong account number, the misspelling of your name, the wrong address, and every place has 30 to 45 days to respond like it's an investigation. So the only time that people really look to, make things right and pay this is like, let's say they're going into a home or getting a loan and they need to move fast, right? They have to show the loan officer or the mortgage company something that's paid off in good faith. It's usually when it's like over $1,000 or more, or they're looking to increase their score. But then it's like, if this isn't moving, it's not going to help with anything. Makes sense? So this is like the only time I'll say, hey, settle it, only if they agree to delete it. You need to figure out and find out what companies they report to so you can look out for that on your credit report. Which credit bureaus they report to. Is it Experian? Is it Equifax? Is it TransUnion? Is it one or the other? Like, what's going on here? When you could expect to see this updated on your credit report, and also get a letter. You need a confirmation letter. You didn't just speak to someone in this sector, in this department, that's it. Like, no, you need a letter and you need to make sure of this, okay? So again, if you're looking to raise your credit score, and I want you to reference my other videos as to how you could raise your credit score and build it back up, okay? But if you're looking to raise your credit score just by settling on these accounts, it's not going to happen unless they agree to delete it or settle on it, okay? And once again, I don't want you really paying for that unless they agree to do so. Only if it's absolutely necessary. The other ways to go after this to have it deleted is by letters, okay? You need a paper trail for everything. You guys also need some patience with this because every company has 30 to 45 days to respond, and it may take some going back and forth. It's like an investigation. What reports to one bureau doesn't report to the other ones. Now there's tips and tricks I'm going to drop in my other videos as to having like a faster process with this. But honestly, if you need to settle on this right away, like I said, make sure it's being taken care of, and it's like more direct, and just make sure it's being deleted, okay? So once again, just make sure it's being deleted. Get the name and information as to the person you spoke with, when I'll start reporting, around what date and to what bureaus, and make sure you get a confirmation letter. Other than that, guys, if you're just spending your money, just paying down this debt, and you don't see movement, you're just honestly wasting your time and your money. And along with that, with all of these negatives on your credit report, you also have to work on consistently and actively building your credit and maintaining it. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please look out for my other videos on tips and tricks. I have so many gems and secrets and just like a bunch of stuff for you guys. So if you found this video informative and useful, I want you to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Come on.